is Michelle Garrio from the Seekonk Public Library.
And I'm Sharon Clark from the Seekonk Public Library.
And we're happy to be back to talk about The Library Has That. This is a brand new series that we're doing here on Cable 9, just to help make everybody a little bit more aware of the different services and materials that are available to borrow from the Seekonk Library. We're in with our third installation today, but actually before we even get to that, we have updates to the things we've already shared. So we started out our series talking about the library has online services, and we've had a major update in the last few weeks, and that is that our Overdrive service, which is where you can get ebooks, audiobooks, movies, now includes magazines. So that was the big update that I wanted to share, and it's so convenient so that we've had audio magazines that you could download before, but now it's right within that major platform. So I hope that you'll take advantage of that. It's magazines in both the Overdrive app or website or the Libby app if you've upgraded to that. And then in part 2 of our series, we had talked about the things that are available, some of the surprising things besides the books, the ukuleles we remember, cameras, the electric meters.
Hotspots.
Well, there's a brand new something in the library. It's a little bit seasonal, but we're always glad when it shows up, and that is seeds, actually. So as we head into the spring season and everybody gets excited, out planting, then you can actually come to the library, and I won't say check out seeds. You can actually just take a packet of seeds, or 2 or 3 or 4. And we're so grateful for the URI Master Gardeners who've been really providing us with those for a few years now. And so another thing that you can get from your library. Who'da thunk?
Who'da thunk it?
Who'da thunk? But we're now happy to bring you part 3 of our series. The Library Has That. And we're going to talk about the groups that are in the library. And I think with this series, what I had in mind was to answer the question, why is that parking lot always full? What is going on in the library?
A lot of people do ask that.
They do ask that. And you know, even if it's not the evening time where we have a lot of adult programs or the morning time, there's just always something going on. So we're going to tell you about some of these maybe unfamiliar opportunities that you'll have to get involved and participate in the library.
Right. And the first group that we're going to talk about are Storytime groups. So you may not think of them as a group, but they do meet regularly, and they are kind of, I don't know, a family atmosphere, actually.
It is.
And we have story times for all ages. They meet by age. So we have Library Lapsit, which is for our youngest patrons, birth to 2 years old. We have our toddler story time group that is for 24-month to 36-month-old children. Preschool Power is for our preschoolers, 3 to 5. And then Play and Learn is a unique story time where we combine all the ages together for that learning experience. And the story times include stories, music, activities, all that support pre-reading skills. And those skills are talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing. So of course, when people come to Storytime, we're hoping that they have fun. It is a fun time.
They always have
but
fun.
There are actual lesson plans that we have, again, that are designed to address those pre-reading skills.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
And the next set of groups that we want to talk about are really more oriented towards the adults. And of course, we have book clubs at the library. Libraries are known for their book clubs. So you will find that we have regular groups that meet for nonfiction books, if that's your genre of choice. We have a morning group that meets for historical romance. And there's even a music club that's been meeting for a couple of years now. All of these groups meet about once a month, and you'll see on the screen there some of our April selections, but they're a great opportunity to get together and kind of form community around whatever your interest is in these traditional library materials. On sort of the non-traditional side, we do have technology help, and that happens really twice a month, in fact. We invite everyone who has questions about using their smartphone or tablet to come to the library for our smartphone and tablet help hour, that we can really help each other as we manage all these different devices. And then seasonally, we have a couple of groups that get together, and that is the Meadows Garden and Talk Club. And I guess I'm the first one to actually name it that. But I like it. It has a ring to it.
It does.
So again, the URI Master Gardeners, who've been very generous in partnering with us, come to the library once a month, starting in the spring and straight through into the fall. And and you have an opportunity to actually garden with them in sort of the community garden areas that are around the library, and also to talk with them and to hear them speak on some different sort of mini talk subjects.
Because they
So
are master gardeners.
they are master gardeners.
They know what they're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Love
I just
to share
had
that information.
I had a question just this week with someone who was trying to grow something, and I said, have you considered talking to a master gardener? So very nice that we have that available in the library once a month at least. And a new group that's getting together seasonally is our Walk and Talk Book Club.
Oh, yes.
So again, we're talking books, which is very, very familiar to us, but we're going to actually get out in the meadows and walk as we talk. So kind of two good reasons to get into
That's
the
right.
meadows, and that's going to be kicking off this this May, actually.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It's different. It's books and it's the meadows. That's a great combination.
It is, it is.
The next group that we're going to talk about are our teens. And on Thursday afternoons, our teens meet in the large meeting room to participate in programs and plan future activities as members of our Teen Advisory Board. So on the screen, you'll see some of the programs in recent months that the teens have participated in and planned for. We have Teen Relax, which was a unique program where we were playing music, there was guided meditation, the teens made smoothies. It's a nice group of, it's a nice activity for teens. Again, Thursday afternoons. You'll also see a lot of variety in the types of programming, not only that we offer, but that they plan as well for themselves.
Definitely.
We had recently an Oreo taste test.
Nice.
And who knew that there were like a dozen different types of Oreos?
Even more.
I did not know, probably
It's
even
crazy.
more. The number one, as voted by the teens, was peanut butter Oreos. So that's good to know. I've not tried those, but the teens love them. And then there are other unique programs for Valentine's Day. We had Love Stinks. A unique take on Valentine's Day. But again, it's a group that meets and plans teen programs. So one of the library services that we offer, and a great group.
And we also have something for our movie lovers, and that is to participate in our movies that we have at least once a month. And I don't know if anybody pays attention, but when you get a DVD and you first start to play it, there is a little note there that this is for private viewing only. Well, the library actually has subscribed to a service that lets us play movies publicly. So that is how we get to show these really brand new DVD releases in the movies, in the library. So as you see on the screen, we have something for kids, teens, and adults. And pretty much every month there's something for each one of these groups at convenient times, hopefully. So if you're ever on a wait list for a really popular movie, you might want to check out and see, well, is this one that's going to be shown at the library? And I know a lot of people have taken advantage of that when it comes to Oscar season. And we just had Green Book, so that was a really popular one.
And A Star is Born we showed recently.
We did.
So
a lot of great
current,
releases.
Current movies.
And you know, there's other groups that meet on the library on a regular basis as well. And so we just wanted to make sure that we mention these: a fiction book discussion, there's an arts and crafts group, a knitters club, the seniors play cards at least every week actually for that group. There's a parent-child play group. There's an autism support group. So really, whatever your interest is, you'll be able to find one group or maybe even more that you can participate in at the library. And it's really such a pleasure to work at the library where you have an opportunity to see all these community connections happening. And so I really hope that people will consider coming out and joining us.
And I will second that. It's great to work at the library and see these groups and talk with folks too. Different interests. It's always nice to hear what people are interested in and learning about.
So thank you so much for watching. If you have questions about any of these groups or more ideas for groups, then we're always welcome to have that conversation with you. And you can reach us by email or by coming in or even by phone. We look forward to speaking with you.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks.